What's up, everybody? It's my mind in the working. Because it's 11 a.m. and we all know what that means. I just said it. I kind of jumbled up the entire intro. But yeah, I'm here. So, my morning. Let me just tell you right now. I feel like, okay, if you're watching this pre-recorded on like Spotify or YouTube, most likely you're gonna realize that 2 shows ago I mentioned how I stopped getting sick. Well, guess what? Your girl's sick again. I have no idea why. Sickness is weird, okay? Because it keeps coming around and then disappearing. And all of a sudden I hear people being like, oh, there's another sickness going around. I'm like, well, I just finished mine, so, deal with that. Guess what? Your girl gets sick again. Like, oh my God, it's so annoying. This is way too loud. So, that's been more morning. My nose has been blocking. I woke up in the middle of the night and my mouth was so dry and I couldn't swallow. It was that bad. And my nose was so blocked that, thank God, before I went to sleep, I did not think of, let me put my water bottle back in the kitchen. Because usually it's in my nightstand, like right next to me, like right next to my bed. So I had my water bottle right next to me, thank God. So I just grabbed that and chugged the water. And then I just felt so much better. Like it was great. Great time. So that was my morning. I hope your morning was a little bit better. So just, I guess, other news, my birthday was on Friday, so woo, yay. I need to get used to the sound effects machine. We do have one, but I need to start getting used to using it because it's going to be so sad when I'm like, yay, and then just nobody's applauding. I'm like, okay, cool, fine, just me. I mean, I am the only one in the studio, but I just wanted to get some company in here. So, so I did turn 19 on Friday, which is, yes, I did skip a grade, so technically I'm supposed to be a freshman in college, but I am a sophomore. So I am 19. How does it feel? Like, the thing is that being 19, it's like, you can't, I don't know, like, it's just as good as 18. But then once you turn 20, that's when you're like, oh my God, this is happening. Like, I can't go back and be one of the 10s. Nope, I'm gonna be a 20. So that's scary. But other than that, like, I don't know, 19 hasn't been that much of a difference. The day of my birthday, I actually worked all day, so I didn't do anything. But because usually, of course, we have a family restaurant, so we work every single day, except for Sunday. So my parents were like, what do you want to do on Sunday to celebrate your birthday? Even though it's like a day late. I was like, oh, you know what? How about we order like nachos from like El Limon or something? If you haven't heard of El Limon, it's a Mexican restaurant. It's so good. They have something called loaded nachos, in which it's literally nachos and then just like sour cream, guacamole, salsa. It's just all these things on top, and you could add meat. It's so good. So I usually don't like to eat it with meat, but I was like, it's my birthday, let's go. So I put meat on it and stuff like that. So we all ordered it like takeout, and we just went home and we watched the Eagles game. And I was like, this is a perfect way to spend my birthday until the Eagles lost, and I was like, what? So now my birthday's all ruined. So I thought it was gonna be a perfect morning because it was like Patriots and Eagles. Like, come on. So I watched it and I just got so frustrated, okay? Like, hear me out. I'm not much of a football person, right? I only watch the games that have Eagles in it because, that's all I care about. Like, I don't care about any other country, whatever. So when I was watching it, like, all I could say is, of course, I don't know any of the terms of football. Let me tell you right now. I just watch and I get frustrated and I yell. Like, I know some of the rules, but not all of them. And I just realized how many times the Patriots keep getting the ball, and it's just, it was horrible. It was horrible. They did really good at first with 10 points, and then it just kind of went downhill from then, okay? I'm still salty about it. I'm sorry. So that was how my birthday was spent. That was good. In other news, I did mention that I'm going to be, kind of like, as instead of Take On Me by Aha in the beginning, I'm gonna be just mentioning some things that are trending on Twitter at the moment. So the first thing I see is a single word from an artist called Party Next Door, which I'll be talking about later, has fans anticipating new music because he dropped a photo. Now, first thing, I don't know who this dude is. However, I don't know about you guys, but like, I've been realizing that artist names are just getting really ridiculous at this point. Like, Party Next Door. What thought process does someone have to think of the name party next door. Like, oh yeah, what do you want to call yourself? I don't know, party next door. There must have been a story behind it because I don't know. I'm gonna raise my voice. Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay, like party. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna say, oh, he sucks because his name is weird. No. You know what? That's good because apparently I guess he's been gone for a while because I'm looking at the tweets and they're all like, oh my god, he's like actually gonna drop something. Oh my god, he woke up from the dead kind of thing. So good for you guys. I'm really happy. So that's good. The next one is the Impossible Whopper. Now I don't eat Burger King that much, okay? But am I the only? I always see this on Twitter, so I'm saying this out of memory. But is Burger King like releasing different like weird ways to present or sell the Whopper? Is that how you spell it? Whopper? I'm sure it's Whopper. I know it's like its specialty, like, oh yeah, we're known to sell like Whoppers and something. I'm gonna burp for a second. Okay, there you go. So apparently, here, let me read the CNN headline of it. So it says, a man is suing Burger King because the meatless Impossible Whopper is cooked on the same grill as meat products. The lawsuit alleges. Is it not made of meat? It's a vegan man who sued it, but I thought, wait, hold on. I don't even know much about the Impossible Whopper, but sorry, I'm sick. Is Impossible Whopper supposed to be meatless? I have no idea. Wow, okay, people are not happy that he sued him. Never mind. Yeah, so apparently the Impossible Whopper is supposed to be impossible to eat or something. Yeah, that's been in the news. The next one I see is, I think when I read it, is a journalist named Kate Gray, who moved into an apartment, and she realized that there are two spots where she sees a cat paw print on the wall, and she was like so happy about it. She was like, oh my god, the best part of my apartment is that there's two spots where there's a cat paw print. And I'm looking at the photo right now, and it legit looks like a cat just pressed its paw on the wall and moved on with its day. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it sounds pretty historical, I guess. I don't know what the story behind it. The next one is Rosa Parks. The reason it's trending is because this guy posted two pictures on Twitter, okay? One picture of himself, by himself, like right now, what he looks like. And the other photo is him as a baby, but then he's on Rosa Parks' lap. And everyone is super confused because, number one, you can't just drop two photos just like that and expect us to be like, not have any questions about it. Like, come on, this is Rosa Parks. Like, what? And it's the fact that, okay, seeing how old he is in the old photo and seeing him now shows that the time that the issues started happening was not that long ago. Like, I don't know much about history, but of course, I do know that, like, I don't know. But I'm failing history, trust me. Wow, like, I don't know if this is a subtle flex. Like, yeah, guys, I met Rosa Parks when I was a baby. Like, wow. Wow, everyone's freaking out. Like, how do you just post a picture like that casually? Like, this is a big deal. Anyways, that's one thing. Oh my god, my nose is literally filled up. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is apparently Donald Trump's doctor response to rumors about the president's health, which I think I've heard of before, but this is what the description says. An unplanned trip to his physician, Sean Conley, sparked speculation about the president's health on Saturday, but Conley, I'll say, said the visit was, in quotations, routine. In a statement released by the White House press secretary, Conley said Trump did not undergo any specialized neurologic or cardiac evaluation. So there you go. Their rumors have been solved. So yeah, that's the T for Twitter. T for Twitter. Oh my god, Twitter T. I'm gonna call it Twitter T from now on. That's my beginning. No, like, take on me by aha who. We have Twitter T right now, okay? This is my new beginning. Oh, the sun's coming out. Cool. So, birthdays. Okay, this show is going to be about birthdays because my birthday did come up, and I feel like I have a lot of things to say about birthdays in general. Things I'm going to be ranting about, some things that I want to give tips about to people who want to give gifts or something. So, let me just start off by saying that I did go on Instagram, and I did write out a question, two questions actually, which is, what is the best or worst gift you've ever gotten? And also, what are some pet peeves about birthdays, I think. Yeah, that's what I wrote. So I'm gonna start with those. Actually, I'm not gonna start with those yet. I'm gonna just start with whatever notes I have done. So the first thing I have is pet peeves, okay? My one pet peeve about birthdays in general is singing happy birthday. I've never met somebody who's ever said, I love when they sing me happy birthday. No, okay? No, nobody likes it, okay? It's awkward. What are you supposed to do? Like, are you supposed to clap? Oh my God, I'm sorry, I just thought of a pet peeve. I kind of dislike, I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but I kind of don't like it when, for example, I'm watching a presentation and the presentation is done and the presenter, along with the other audience, started clapping. Like, you can't clap for yourself. Does that make sense? Like, if people are clapping, yeah, you finished your presentation, then the presenter themselves like, yeah, let me clap for myself. Why? Like, okay, I just want to get that out of there. I'm sorry. And actually, this does kind of connect to the happy birthday to you kind of thing, because so I find some people sing for themselves, like, happy birthday to me. I'm like, I don't know about that. Yeah, so singing happy birthday is just the worst thing ever. I have a story for this. So one time in junior year, it was my birthday, and of course, I always in high school, I feel like this year I didn't really do that much because I was so tired by that morning. I came to school, and every birthday, by the way, I always brought something like little cupcakes, like already pre-made and stuff, and give it to my teachers, right? Or friends. So I came in and I got that with me, and I was planning on giving the teachers the cupcakes after class because I did not want anybody to know, because I had a feeling they'd be like, oh, let's sing happy birthday. So I came to Spanish class. Yes, it was Spanish class, and my teacher saw the cupcakes and immediately confronted me with it in front of everybody. He was like, what are those? Are those mine? And I was like, I'll tell you after class. And then somebody who I think saw me tell another teacher it was my birthday, just shouts out of nowhere, happy birthday! And then I was like, oh snap, okay. So the teacher was like, oh, it's your birthday. And then in Spanish, he goes, do you want us to sing happy birthday to you? I didn't know what he said. Okay, I'm in Spanish class. I'm supposed to learn Spanish. I don't know, like, he's fluent in it, right? So I'm like, see? And he's like, okay, guys, let's sing happy birthday to her in Spanish. And I'm like, no. And I immediately was like, no, you better not, please. I literally start begging for my life to not sing happy birthday, okay? That is just the most, okay, there's nothing more awkward than classmates singing happy birthday to you. Or, oh my God, in the lunchroom when they all start singing so loudly and everyone's like, what's happening? It's so bad, okay? Singing happy birthday is just the worst thing ever, and you cannot do it or else I'm not gonna be your friend, okay? It's not cool. And the only thing I like is when I tell them not to, they don't. But those friends who just like to embarrass you and they're like, yeah, let's go ahead and sing happy birthday to make her suffer on her birthday. Yeah, no, that's not how it works, okay? That's not cool. So the next thing I want to talk about that I don't like, which I feel like is also kind of tips that I'm going to talk about later, is birthday cakes from Costco, okay? I'm sorry, but the cakes that Costco was like, oh yeah, we'll just personally decorate. I'm doing a lot of impressions, by the way. I have no idea. I need to take a sip. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. That was gross. So, when Costco has this thing where they can personalize your own birthday cake, right? So they're like, oh, we can draw this for you. We can write this thing for you. And it's like a big cake. So it's like a perfect size, okay? I would compliment the heck out of Costco's cakes if it wasn't for the icing. The icing ruins the entire cake, okay? It looks nice. The colors are nice. The cake is good. But the icing is just, oh my God, I don't like it. Like, I don't know, have you guys ever had a Costco cake? Like, it's horrible. Like, the thing about the icing is that icing is very important to me when it comes to cake. Like, I know the cake is very important, but like, the icing has to complement the cake, okay? It's coming from a baker here, okay? The icing, if it doesn't taste natural and tastes super artificial, it's gross. Like, I'm saying the icing so many times, but it's so like filling. I'm gonna burp again. Oh, this is not good. I'm having a lot of reflexes out of drinking a lot of Starbucks. Anyways, the thing about the icing is that it's the type that's like really thick and sugary, and like it makes your stomach hurt. That's how bad it is. Like, so take my advice. You want to get birthday cake, do not get it from Costco, okay? I'm literally, I mean legit, don't bring it from Costco. Of course, I'm talking about the personalized one. Of course, they might have other cakes that are really good. I'm just saying specifically the personalized one. Don't get it. Now, the next one I want to talk about, well, cake-wise, I'm still talking about cake. I feel like I suggest these. I have 3 options, okay? The first option is Dairy Queen, okay? Dairy Queen can give you the option of buying ice cream cake. I've had theirs before. It's really good. If you want like a simple cake, double layered, whatever, just get the ice cream cake from there. They have like Oreo or Reese's. Take my advice, Oreo is really good. Actually, Reese's is good. Both of them are really good. Just one of those 2. They're really good. Of course, that's for like a small amount of people. If you want a big amount of people, they also do offer that as well. Dairy Queen ice cream cake, and also Giant. Giant has some like, I wouldn't say, again, like for a small amount of people, not like a huge amount of people, they have really good cakes. That's pretty good too. Actually, what I think they also have Oreo or Reese's. Yeah, those are really good, by the way. Oreo or Reese's are like great. The last one is, I feel it, in my opinion, it's more special. I know it's more stressful and all that, but if your friend doesn't really care about like decoration, like all that, they just care about coming from the heart, I think you could make your own cake for your friend's birthday or for your own birthday. So, and I feel like that's really important because like it's just you put your own thought to it, and even if it looks messy, it's the thought that counts, okay? So, and even if you can't make a cake, cupcakes should be good enough as well. Like, I feel like just making your own is more special than just buying it from, like, I don't know. I've always talked to my mom about this because I love just, I'm not a workaholic, but I love going over the limits and sticking to my goal. Like, when I have a goal in mind, I have to do it. And so when I told my mom, I'm gonna do this, that, and cake, she was like, that's too complicated. Just buy a cake. It just gets me thinking, like, if you get a cake and you tell somebody, oh yeah, I just bought it from Giant, it doesn't sound as appealing. If you tell them, yeah, I made it, they wouldn't look at it and be like, oh, this is so messy, it's gross. They would be like, wow, okay, like, you actually put your effort. Like, I don't know, it's more admirable if you just tell them, I made it. And that's why I always think about, like, just try, if there's a chance to make homemade stuff, not food, even like anything, just go for that. Because trust me, even though it's not gonna taste as good as the store bought, which let me just say the tea right now, they're probably like better because they put a lot of artificial and non-natural stuff. So I think even though it doesn't taste as good as store bought, just homemade goods, just saying homemade, it makes it more special already. So that's my advice on cakes. So yeah. The next thing I want to talk about, I feel I'm not even gonna do rants. Should I just go on for rants? Let me go for rants. Okay. I'm gonna go on Instagram and see my friends' actually don't, I mean, most of my followers are my friends, but I'm gonna look at the people's responses, and of course I'm gonna keep it all anonymous. So yeah, the first one is getting cards. Now, I don't get me wrong, I like cards, I like getting cards, but oh my god, I already can have a pet peeve about this. Cards. Now there's 2 types of people who, when they want to give cards as part of a present, if you give that as a present, that is horrible. Let me tell you right now. The first thing is, actually, let me just get this out of the way. Cards are useless. I'm telling you right now, they're completely useless, especially when you buy them. I feel like if you make your own card, it's more special. I keep sniffling, I'm so sorry. So the thing about cards is that there's one type of person who takes the card from like Target or Walmart or something, and they write their own personalized message. That's sweet. Okay, that's very personal. I feel like it's good because you can put jokes in there or something inspirational, something nice, right? But then there's the second type of person who just buys the card, straight up gives it to the person because it already has a quote. Don't buy a card that already has a quote, because that's not special at all. That's like horrible, okay? Like, oh my god, there's so many ways you can just, little things you can tweak that makes your gift so much more special versus doing a little tweak and makes it not special. Like, I'm telling you right now, just don't do that, okay? Don't just buy a card and call it a day. Yeah, that's my opinion about cards. Yes, I mean, I don't mind getting cards, again, as long as there's a message, okay? If there's not a message, then what am I gonna do with this card? Like, I'm not gonna do anything with it. I do, actually, let me just say it right now, a little fangirl moment, but I love those cards that have little, like, interactive things, like sound, or, oh my god, no wait, actually not sound. Oh my god, the sound was really bad. Because as soon as you open the card, it's just like, happy birthday! It's so bad. It's so bad. Never mind. scratch the sound. I don't like the sound one. But anything that has interactive things like glitter or something like that, like that's really nice. I'm not asking for a card, by the way. Just don't buy me. I have a lot of cards at home, and it's like, no. I feel like cards are getting, like, I don't even think they're useful. Just write on a piece of paper, like, hey, happy birthday, and just decorate it. Like, that's it. Okay, the next one is telling people it's your birthday and then they start singing. I already talked about that, and I don't like that. What? Wait, hold on. Okay, wait. Let me see. Okay, so this person said, my sister hates when I say, seems like yesterday you were blank years old. For example, she's 15 and she says, seems like yesterday you were 14 years old. I've never heard of that before. Is it just like in general, it's just like, okay, we get it kind of thing? Like, for example, if someone walked up to me and they were like, hey, it seems like you were just 18 years old yesterday. I mean, Or is it, wait, it says she's 15. So I'm assuming her sister's 15 and she's older and she's like, not yet. I might need to ask her about that. But, I mean, I've never happened to me before, but I can see why. It's kind of like, okay, whatever. The next one is when they take picture of you while you're trying to eat. That's not only for birthdays, it's for anything. Don't take a picture of me while eating, okay? Now, I'm gonna confess, I do take pictures of my friends when they're not looking. But when it comes to things like eating, I do ask them. I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna take a picture. Hey guys, I'm gonna take a video. So I would appreciate if someone told me, hey, quick heads up, this thing. And I tell them, wait until I chew this stromboli, like until I'm done, and then we'll do whatever. Yeah, but without warning, I do agree. Like, taking a picture of that, like, no thank you. And I know they're trying to be like, oh yeah, I want to take a picture. No, okay, no thank you. Oh no, I just read the next one. Oh no, when they say happy birthday, but it's not in sync. Oh god, no. Okay, the thing about it is that, especially when you're inviting different families, they all might sing happy birthday in like, I don't know, like the weirdest way. And of course, I'm bilingual, and I do have families who are bilingual, so like, the thing about that is that they don't know whether to sing the Arabic one or the English one. So it's just a freaking, oh my god, it's messy. Yeah, I would hate that. That's why people need to, oh my god, wait, I just thought of something. I'm like, my mind is working now. So I do have those moments where, I mean, it is kind of not in sync, where they're like, happy birthday to you, but then some people are, the extra people are like, happy birthday to you, cha-cha. Wait, I think that was it. Cha-cha-cha. No, that was that. Cha-cha-cha. I can guarantee if you invite a bunch of families to your birthday party and they're singing happy birthday to you, there's guaranteed at least one person yelling from the audience being like, cha-cha-cha. Like, I swear. Why? Like, that, I feel like that one person might ruin the entire thing. I don't even, like, I feel like our world is just developing and no one's saying cha-cha-cha as much, at least not that I know of. Oh god, my freaking sniffling is so bad. Okay, so, gifts. Okay, I have a lot to talk about it. So, I'm reading what I'm saying, and I don't understand what I said in the first one. The first one I said, gifts, always getting the same thing. What? Wait, what? What did I'm gonna skip that one because I don't know what I said on that one. Anyways, so, okay, you know what? I think I understood the second one. I like wrote this last night and I completely forgot. So when it comes to getting gifts, right? I remember my first time getting a gift, okay? And this is a very embarrassing story, which I'll tell you right now, I'm not like this again. Okay, I'm not like this, I'm not the same person as I was before, okay? We all know that. Everyone has that moment. The first time, at least that I remember, of me getting an actual gift, okay, was 5th grade. I've never gotten a gift before that. And that's the only one I can remember. That was my first one. And I remember, like, when it was my birthday, someone gave me a gift. I was like, why? They're like, it's your birthday. And I'm like, wait, I get things for my birthday? So I guess it's because my family don't like that tradition of, like, getting people gifts for their birthdays, because they're like, it's just a waste of money. And I'm like, they're like, oh, you know, just hang out with them, whatever, that's good enough. I'm like, no, gifts are great. I love giving gifts. I know the thought process of getting a gift is really stressful, but other than that, giving to them is like really special. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for sniffling. So the first time I got a gift was, by the way, ended up being one, like now I'm thinking about it, it was probably my best gift I've ever gotten at that time. But the issue is that when I was younger, I didn't like books. Let me just tell you right now. So a girl gave me Dork Diaries as a gift. Oh God, I feel so bad for her. I'm so sorry. I didn't like it because I didn't like books. So I was like, a book for birthday? Which the reason I'm saying this is probably one of the best gifts I've ever gotten is because it got me into reading. So, I mean, I don't like reading as much now. I'm very picky. Like, it has to be like a really good fictional book. I don't like nonfiction. I like fictional things that are very fantasized and stuff. I'm gonna keep like moving away from like whenever I sniffle. So I didn't like it, and I showed her I didn't like it. I was like, why did you get? I was like, I don't like books. And she, oh my God, I feel so bad. She was not happy, but she wouldn't flip out or anything. She was like, oh, okay. Like, I felt so bad. And like, after that, I was like really mad. Like, I was mad that she got, again, I was 5th grade. I was immature. And then some of my friends walked up to me, like, to pull me aside. They're like, hey, Hiba, I need to talk to you about something. I'm like, what? They're like, Hiba, I know you don't like books, but like, she bought it for you. Like, she actually wanted to make it special. And like, by the way, that conversation changed my like whole perspective on gifts in general. Because again, it's my first gift. I didn't know how to react. So they were like, Hiba, like, you're like, I know, like, it doesn't matter if it was bad or good. You have to still thank them. Like, this is something they actually bought you, like, with money. Like, this is not just like a whatever. So then from that, I was like, okay. So that night, I was like, you know what? Let me try to read it. Let me see if I like it. I read it. I loved it. I loved Dork Diaries. By the way, any middle school girl, you have to read that book. It's so good. Not even middle school, high school. Like, it's so good because it's so funny and quirky. It's so good. I would reread it right now because the idea that there's text and there's visuals, so it makes it more appealing. I love that book. So I went the next day and I told her, I'm like, actually, I don't think I read it that night. I think I read it in 6th grade, actually, now I think of it. No, it was Dork Diary. No. Diary of a Wimpy Kid I read in 6th grade. But I think it was 5th grade that I read, yeah. So that time happened when I was in 5th grade. So I went to the girl the day after I read it, so I don't remember what time. And I did tell her, hey, number one, no, actually, oh my God, I'm forgetting the story. So the day she got me the gift, the day after, I did go to her and I apologized. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's my first time getting a gift. I didn't know how to react. I was like, you know what, maybe your gift will be the reason why, like, I might start liking books. So I'm like, you know what, I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to read the book. And again, thank you so much. And she was very happy. So I'm really happy about that. And of course, when I read it and I liked it, of course, I did tell her, hey, oh my God, I really like the book. I'm going to read the second one. Like, I'm so excited. So that was my story of getting my first ever gift. From then, I've learned how to react, and I've learned how to just in general appreciate. Like, nowadays, like, if I just get a bag of Kit Kats, like one of my friends back in high school for my birthday, she got me literally a bag of mini white chocolate Kit Kats, and I literally almost cried. It was so, it was my first time trying them, and I was like so happy about them. I love white chocolate, so it was a win-win. So that's all she got me, and I was already really happy about it. So, like, if someone just takes me out to dinner, that's already a good enough gift. That's all I cared about. So right now, I'm not as picky. So I've never been picky, actually. I mean, maybe when I was younger, but not anymore. November in general. Actually, let me keep talking about gifts. Yeah, so that was my first gift experience. And also, I just want to clear an unpopular opinion, I guess, is gift cards are very looked down on, but they're really good when you think about it. Because you need to understand that if you get a $25 gift card, that means they spent $25 on it. If they gave you a $50 gift card, that's even, oh my God, I can't even imagine. Like, paying $50 for a card, it's like you're giving the person money, like pure money. Oh my God, I keep burping. That's why I love gift cards. Like, if someone gave me a gift card, I'm like, free money, come on. Like, why do people, I always talk to somebody, I'm like, what's the worst gift you ever gotten? They're like, gift card. I'm like, why? Gift cards are so cool. Like, they're so good. Like, they're actually a really good gift. Because especially when there's a person who genuinely does not know what to get you, they give you money. They're like, buy your own thing. And you're like, thank you. Like, you get to actually buy something that, for example, you can afford or any of that. Like, I feel like gift cards are probably the best thing ever, okay? Unpopular opinion. Let me just say it right now. So that's gifts. Now I'm gonna go pull up Instagram because I did ask people what's the best and worst gift you've ever gotten. And the first one, oh my god, it better not. I feel like that's me. Oh no. Okay, so my friend back in middle school, I'm pretty sure, as I can remember, I got it from Five and Below. I got her a slap bracelet. I don't know if it was a birthday gift or just a best friend gift. And I think it was a best friend gift. It was probably not me, actually. I do remember getting this friend a slap bracelet, but she said her worst gift is slap bracelet. I mean, it doesn't say worst or best. She just said slap bracelet, but I'm assuming it's the worst because why? I mean, personally, back then it was the trend, so I would have loved it if I got it. Oh god, I'm so sorry. The next one is okay, somebody said the gift of my life. She's like, best or worst, you decide. I think life is the best gift you can ever have. So it's probably the best gift, you know? That's a good idea. I like that. Gift of life. You know, you were born. That's the best gift you can ever get. The next one, oh no, that's probably the worst gift. It's definitely obvious. So this person said, I got a fake dog once when I asked for a real one. That is so, I mean, of course, like affording a dog, like it's not that like, how can I say it? It's really pricey, okay? Like it's a pretty pricey thing. So getting a fake dog is like, But honestly, I do have a fake dog at home and I made sure to get it because I was like, you know what? I want it like a kind of like the feeling of getting an actual dog, you know? So I think it's probably the best thing, in my opinion, but I can understand when you wanted a real dog and you got a fake one. So yeah. So this person said the worst thing they ever gotten was someone I wanted not showing up and not caring. Let me just tell you right now, that is horrible because I understand if it's like a normal hangout, whatever, but when it comes to like an actual birthday hangout, that's awful. Like that's pure evil, okay? Like I would hate it. Like, okay, normal hangout, fine. No, actually, in general, normal hangout, normal hangout or just a birthday hangout, okay? I don't understand why people think it's okay to just not show up without telling me that you're not gonna show up. Like, especially for like that would ruin my birthday if someone didn't come up, like show up. I'm not talking birthday parties. Like parties, okay, you're inviting other people, but a hangout, like specifically 1-on-1 or 3-on-1, like all that, you can't just not show up without like coming or not caring. Like I don't. Okay, to this person who wrote this, why would you? Unless you didn't know that they didn't care, then like okay, cool, but. I don't know. Like that sounds horrible. I would hate that, honestly. Oh god, I'm sorry that you had to experience that. So, you know what? Hit me up whenever you need to hang out, honestly. So, the last one I have is used clothes. Gross. Okay, that is disgusting. I don't care if you wore it once or twice. Like, okay, here's the thing. If you're just a really close friend and you're like, hey, I have this piece of clothing, I've worn it once and I don't need it. Do you want it? There's a difference between that and giving it to them as a birthday gift. Like birthday gifts needs to be new and from the heart. You can't just give a used clothes and call it a day, okay? So that's disgusting. So I'm pretty sure it's like a thrift shop thing or something, but no, okay? Like no, used clothes are just not okay. So that's one thing. And I do want to talk about something a little personal, I guess. Not really, actually. So my birthday is, as I said, November 15th. It was on Friday. And I've realized that, like, so many people... I know, how many people do I know? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 other people who have November birthdays. It's a lot. Oh, no, 5. 5 people who have November birthdays. One is on, if I can remember, November 4th, November 13th, mine, November 15th, I'm not going to count it. November 21st, which is actually Bayan, so shout out to you. And November, oh my god, I hate this. November 27th, and then November 23rd, I think, if I'm correct. I need to look at my calendar. But I have a lot of Scorpio friends, okay? And that's really sick, because I used to think, like, nobody has my birthday. Nope, there's so many people have birthdays. I keep seeing it in my stories, like, people being like, happy birthday to their friends. It's 20th. Okay, never mind. It's 20th, not 23rd. Yeah, so I feel like, in general, just having people who are Scorpios like you can relate to so many things, okay? Now, I'm not into horoscopes that much because I don't believe in them, but there's certain personalities I'm like, yeah, that's me. So that's how I kind of believe in them, but not really. Yeah, so November in general is like my favorite like month in general because of so many different reasons. Number one, if we had 2 separate birthday occasions with me and my friends, then that's already cake for that and cake for this. If we had a cake for separate ones, usually it's just a combined cake with all, like, me and my friend Bayan mostly. Like, I'm gonna mention that me and Bayan, like, we mostly like to celebrate our birthdays at the same time. So if I might have 2 cakes or 1 cake, so I have my birthday cake, and then I have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, okay? Let me tell you right now, one of my favorite holidays, because food. That's the only reason. Food, like pure food. Come on, like that's a holiday where you get to actually sit down and eat. Like, I can't even fathom, okay? Like, I love Thanksgiving. And the best part is that Thanksgiving combined with our birthdays. It happened one time. I was turning 15. She was turning 15, 14, 13. I think 13 or 12. One of those two. It was so our family friends who we've known each other for years decided to make a Thanksgiving gathering and additionally celebrate our birthdays. That was probably really, like, I can't even describe the feeling of celebrating Thanksgiving. And I'm like adjusting my seating because I'm so excited. But we celebrated our birthday, like we had 2 separate cakes and things, like, oh my God, it's just the best month in the entire, like, I can't even, like, I'm like acting like a white girl, but I can't. Like, I love I'm gonna cry. It was good, but we had, like, that was the only bad thing is that was the only year that we celebrated both our birthdays and Thanksgiving, because I know another person, so that's like 6 people, who's like a little girl who's in our family friend group, and her birthday is around that. I think it's on Thanksgiving, and so from then, like, ever since that time and till now, we always just celebrate her birthday because she's like the youngest. So me and Ben always get really salty about it, but it's fine, whatever. Not really, actually, but that's why we decided to celebrate our birthdays not on Thanksgiving, because like we're never gonna expect them to do it. So yeah, that's the tea for that. Oh, one more thing. Also, a really, really good thing about November, Black Friday. Okay, I know Black Friday gets really hectic, which is why I never leave the house, but the Monday after that is Cyber Monday. That's when things get real, okay? Cyber Monday. The thing about Cyber Monday that I actually kind of don't like, actually, let me just say right now, is that Cyber Monday, it's like deals on like only certain items, which is so annoying. Like, okay, unlike face-to-face supermarkets or like whatever places like Best Buy or Target or something, like the majority of the store is on sale. But Cyber Monday is just some items, which is so annoying. So let me tell you right now, maybe Cyber Monday is not the best, and I feel like Black Friday is probably better. But, oh my God, in general, just having things on sale right after Thanksgiving, right after like oh my God, I'm so excited for Thanksgiving. And in general, it's just like nice way. Like, the reason I also like Thanksgiving is because it gives an excuse for us to just gather with family friends and just have a good time. So that's why I really like November. It's just always eventful. So that's my input on November. I love that month. And actually, I like the last 3 months of the year, which is the holidays kind of month, because we have Thanksgiving. No, we have 4 months. 3 months, sorry. So we have Halloween, and next month is Thanksgiving, and next month is Christmas, and then right after that is New Year's. Like, that's such a good, oh my God, streak of events. It's so good. Anyways, I just get really excited when it comes to winter because it has the best holidays. Okay, let me just say that right now. So, the next thing I want to talk about are some tips, okay? Some tips for good birthday celebrating and gift giving. So, I think, and looking at my notes, I think I mostly just have, kind of tips about gifts. So let me just take a whiff of Starbucks drink, not anything else. I just realized I should have not said whiff. A sip of Starbucks drink. Anyways, so the first thing I'm going to say about giving gifts as a little tip, okay, for your friends, because if you're really stuck, you just need advice. the first thing I'll say is make your gift thoughtful, okay? Like, really think about it. You can mention, like, for example, if in the beginning of the year, like months before their birthday, and they were like, oh my God, I've been wanting wireless headphones for a while. Then later on, you could be like, didn't she say that? I don't think she has one, so therefore I'm gonna do it. So I think the one way that could help, if they have any siblings, and you can contact them, you can ask them, hey, do they like this thing? Do they have this thing? And sometimes if they don't have siblings, you can ask their parents. So that will help a lot. And in general, again, it's a stressful time to think of a gift, okay? But make it really thoughtful. Don't make it last minute or like cheap. I'm not cheap. Maybe like, just don't make it like a gift. You know what I mean? I'm not asking like, don't do like $100 worth of like, no, like that's really useless. Just make it thoughtful. Like even draw them a picture. Like that's how nice it is, you know? Like gifts are not meant to be like, oh, I need to do this big thing. No. Just think of something they like. Now, another thing I'll say is don't bring someone a gift that they specifically asked for. Let me tell you right now, do not, like the worst type of people are the people who are like, hey, can you give me this thing on my birthday? Can you give me this thing on your birthday? Like, no, this is not a Christmas list. This is a birthday gift, okay? Birthday gifts are not meant to be, as I said, thoughtful, okay? So you can't just tell people what to buy or even drop any type of hints. Like, I've met people who pretty much, like, it's like when it comes around their birthday, so the month of their birthday, it seems like they're like throwing in things that they kind of wish they can have. They're like, oh my God, these shoes are so cute. Oh my God, this watch, oh my God, I've always wanted one. Like that kind of thing. So I don't like that because it shows when you're trying to beg for something. So wait. Oh, that was really disgusting. I'm so glad I moved it away from the mic. But just don't, and honestly, like if you have those friends who do that, try your hardest not to bring that gift. Just don't get it. That's what I usually do. If a friend specifically asks for something, don't bring it. Like immediately don't bring it. Now, also another thing that's around those lines is that if you know, for example, I'm gonna take Ban for example because her birthday's coming up. It's this Thursday. So if, for example, I just lost my train of thought. If I know for a fact that she loves photography, okay? And the fact that I know she likes photography, I'm not gonna bring anything for photography. Like that's kind of like the aiming thing I have. So that's kind of an example. If, for example, somebody said, I like, I'm trying to think. I love onesies and I have a bunch of them. Don't get them a onesie. Like not because they have a bunch of them, just don't get them onesies. Get them something they don't have. And for example, I'm going to make this also an example. We had a birthday dinner with a bunch of my friends who one of them, her birthday was at the end of the month, but none of us were able to hang out, all of us. So we just did it at the beginning of the month because they're busy with schoolwork and stuff. So what I got her a gift was like, I know she likes books a lot. And that's why I avoided the first thing. And the second thing I know is that she goes to the gym. I didn't know what to get her for that. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I got her something that I've never seen her mention. I've never seen her do. And I'm like, you know what? That might be a new hobby she could, like, you know, try out. And even if she wasn't a big fan of it, it's something simple. So I got her like a cake pop maker where it's like a panini, but like for cake pops. So you fill up a semicircle and you close it and there's another semicircle on the other side. So when you close it and open it, it makes a perfect circle. I actually might get that for myself. Okay, by the way, I'm saying right now, if you've ever bought a gift for a friend, I am 100% sure you've thought of getting yourself the same thing you got your friend. Like, you've definitely bought something for yourself while buying something for your friend. Like, let's be honest here. This is something we all do, okay? It's a habit. So I'm definitely gonna buy myself one because I've made cake pop like the traditional way, not like the one with the icing cake. Don't make cake pops. Let me tell you right now. Do not do that way. Do not do the icing one way. If you really want to make a lot of cake pops, use the cake pop maker. I know it's a slow process, but it's so much better. Trust me. Like, the icing one literally will make you cry. It's so bad. Anyways, moving on. So I've never seen her bake. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get her a cake pop maker. So it's like a little simple thing, like simple baking. It's not like advanced. So you just need cake box, like a cake mix kind of box thing. and just a kickpop maker or lollipop sticks, and that's all you need. So she was really happy about it. She's like, you know what, I will give it a try. I'm like, yeah, go for it. Like it's I don't know, it's like it's a little creative thing. So that's what I got her, a kickpop maker. So it's that kind of thing. Just kind of don't like avoid their really big known interest, because it shows that you're uncreative. Let me just tell you right now. Like for example, if you know a person likes oh my god, I'm so bad at this, basketball, and that's all you know about them, avoid it. Like do something, even if you don't know them that well, just choose random things, because it might be something they really wanted that you didn't know, or something they've never had and they were curious. So it's always worth a try to do something completely different. So that's my advice on that. Also, it's something coming from a person who's really bad at wrapping gifts. Don't stress over not wrapping it nicely, because again, it's the thought that counts. Okay, like I know, like you're just like, I have to make it look really pretty, because in reality they're gonna rip open that gift. So making it look nice doesn't matter. Like, let me tell you right now, it doesn't matter. Of course, the next one is, as I think I mentioned it earlier, was spending a lot of money on it doesn't guarantee it to be a thoughtful or good gift. So, for example, let me think about it. If you got somebody AirPods, like, it's a lot of money, and they might not think it's like the greatest gift ever. They're not gonna be like, oh, thanks, whatever. Like, someone might not even like AirPods. Maybe they had an Android and they didn't like AirPods. Like, come on. So just don't get them something really expensive expecting them to be like, oh, I have to like it because it's expensive. Just kind of, again, make it thoughtful. Even if it's cheap, make it thoughtful. You know, make it nice. Like, go in between. Find your balance. And I think the only time that we did spend a lot of money on a gift was one of my friends, actually, she's been on the show, Sarah, Band's sister. I remember like way earlier than her birthday, like a couple of months ago, she mentioned one time that she's been wanting a KitchenAid mixer. And I have one at home, which is huge, which, by the way, my family got it for me as a gift. That was probably my second best gift I gotten. However, it's so big, and I'm really thinking about selling it to get a smaller one. As much as I loved it, family, I love it, but it's so hard to function with it. Do not get a big KitchenAid mixer. Trust me. Get the smaller one. Trust me. So the KitchenAid mixer, I feel like, is a baker's dream. Like, they need it. So she's been wanting one, and she has a broken mixer. Like, she's been like, oh my god, I've been wanting one. We didn't hint anything, of course, be like, oh, we're gonna get you one. We actually ended up making an inside joke. We just kept making fun of her for it. Be like, oh, KitchenAid mixer, and she got really annoyed, but it was a joke. Then one time, when it was her birthday coming close, we decided to throw her a surprise dinner. And along with that, one of my friends, the one I got her the kickpop maker, she was like, guys, why don't we actually pitch in and get her a KitchenAid mixer? And I thought, at first, I'm like, this is too crazy, we're not gonna do that. But she said it was on sale on Macy's. She was like, we actually might be able to do this. And we ended up getting her a kitchen mixer with the help of like her parents and her sister and me and the other 3 friends. So we actually managed to pay enough money to get it. And let me tell you right now, Sarah cried. It was beautiful. So I think those kind of things, like, I know I said that, oh, don't just avoid their interest, but when it comes to something they've always wanted, and especially they've mentioned months before that they've always wanted one, but like, she said she never expected it, so that's a good thing. So you have to find, again, the balance. Like, make sure the timing is good, make sure what they ask for is like months before, and if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Don't force yourself to get it. Like, I know Bayan, she said she's always wanted, again, she likes photography, and she's always wanted a camera lens for like close-up shots or something. That's like $1,000, and I'm not getting that. So yeah, let me just give you a heads up. So don't feel like you should. Just get whatever it's easier on you, because I mean, it's gonna make them feel guilty if you bought something really expensive. Of course, let me tell you right now, getting people clothes is a huge risk, especially with like a dress or pants. Why would you get pants? I don't know why. Shoes, really risky. I think you have to just talk a lot with their parents or siblings to make sure you get the perfect size. I think best option that's close to clothing is like hats, not bracelets. Oh my god, don't get bracelets. Maybe not even necklaces. Oh my god, don't get. I always get necklaces, bracelets, or bags. I don't like these. Like, I have so many of them. It's crazy. I think it's like a last minute gift. Even I feel like. That's why I'm saying don't get last minute gifts. Those are examples, like the generic gift, I would call it. yeah, anyways, oh my god, my throat was like itching the entire time. But I would say like I lost my complete clothes, right? So like hats are a good idea. Shoes, like if it's just normal shoes, like nah, not really. But if we're talking like, you know, like Heelys, oh my god, I've always wanted Heelys. But I'm not asking for anything, by the way, please don't. I beg you. I would say like, again, accessories. And I think the best one out of necklaces or bracelets or whatever, rings are actually better than getting necklaces. Because rings, like, I know it's risky, you have to like find the size, whatever. But I would say rings are really nice, especially when it's made from actual good material. Not the ones that rust within the second wear, but I think that's kind of nice. But just avoid, maybe shirts are a good idea. Again, it's just large. If it's a t-shirt, large, medium, like that's pretty easy to measure. But of course, make sure to give them the receipt, please. Like, don't just not get the receipt and expect them to fit in it immediately. The last thing is, if you're getting someone, I already talked about that. I was like, just to avoid their interest. So yeah, that's my input on gifts. Hope this helped. And that's my input also about birthdays. Again, I love celebrating For me, mostly the best way to celebrate birthdays is to be with people. Like, be around people. And not only family, just family, friends, and like friends in general. Like, I like spending time like that. And I love taking pictures during my birthday as well, because it just captures memories. And like, that's what I looked like when I was 19. Like, in the future, when I see my kids, I'm like, back in my days, it's blah, blah, blah. That's birthdays. Yeah, thanks for listening. I know I'm ending off early, but I finished my notes and I don't have anything to say, but I felt like I talked a lot. And thank you guys so much for joining. If you have a November birthday, then happy birthday. If it already passed, then happy late birthday. If yours is in December, then happy birthday. If your birthday's anywhere, anytime in the year, which if it wasn't, then what? Then happy birthday, okay? Just happy birthday to anybody around the world. My nose is filling up like crazy. I hope I get better. My sickness is just bad. Winter break is coming soon, and I'm gonna have finals week, which I might not do a show during finals week because that's stressful. Yeah, good luck to everybody with schoolwork. We're close. We literally have like, how much do we have? An exact month. Oh my god, my nose is crazy. We have an exact month until we finish, until winter break comes, whatever. So enjoy that while it lasts. Enjoy the weather, wear jackets. That's my input about before shutting off. So yeah, this is my mind the working, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.